Good morning, New Brunswick High School. Welcome to the Zebra Podcast Network. This is the morning show. Good morning to all. Hope you're all enjoying this fine morning. It is a Feel Good Friday, the end of the week. We made it. I'm Zayat.
I'm Edwin.
I'm Mr. Nessie. Good morning, boys. How we doing?
I'm doing well.
This actually feels like a Friday. First Friday of the year where it actually feels like it's the end of the week and like just the weekend's coming up.
End of the week, end of the month,
Yep.
and we're outside.
Yeah. It's nice. It's calm.
It is calm,
It's calm.
as the students come shuffling in.
Okay, I would have class out here.
Yeah, I would. Like
No-
with those, the whites as like
It's
chairs
like
or seats. I mean, yeah,
Or the benches,
or the benches.
Yeah.
or the ground. I mean, it's clean.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just concrete.
yeah. I
Remember we
would.
brought the mats out here one time.
Word.
Yeah,
That's fun.
it's fun. That was a fun day.
That's fun.
Because when you're outside wrestling, it's different than when you're in that cramped room.
I bet.
It's just like you look up and you see the sun instead of zebra wrestling on the wall.
It's gonna be motivate you.
Yeah.
Now, I did make an observation today. So obviously, I was here set up before they were even letting students in,
Mm-hmm.
and the first batch of students that arrived. You ever see Michael Jackson's Thriller video
Yeah.
Yeah.
when like the zombies are like?
Is that like that?
Yeah, it looked like Thriller as these 9 kids were coming through the gate approaching the school. I was like, are these zombies or are these I don't know. But
They're here early, but you gotta realize they probably only woke up like maybe 30 minutes prior to walking in.
Now,
if that.
If that, yeah.
I've been there in that special batch too sometimes.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they just look that, and they're so eager to get inside sometimes.
Yeah, there were a couple kids, like there were some that were like back here, right? And then there was a couple walked right past them and they were standing right at this door ready to walk in when they were allowed to.
And then there's
Yeah.
some kids who like come here at 7 and then they just sit down on the benches.
Oh
till,
yeah.
like 7:30.
Yeah, like they purposely come late.
That's
Exactly.
weird.
Yeah, that I don't get.
Now, explain to me, is the entrance back there, the new gym entrance, is that for a specific group of like seniors or something? Like, what is that?
No,
it's for whoever, but
yeah.
it's the last one to close, so that one's more like for late students. And stuff.
Why would you choose to go in there?
that's what I
and
say.
not come in here
That's
if you
what
can
I
get
say.
in here?
'Cause-
One day I
'cause-
need to go because I don't get it.
I guess it's because it leads to the gym, and some people would rather stay in the gym than the cafeteria.
Can you get breakfast over there?
Yeah,
Like
you can still get breakfast, but it's cold breakfast.
It's cold. But
It's not the hot
Okay,
breakfast.
like continental. I get you.
Yeah.
I got you.
the only like reason I would see going to the gym would be better is because it's bleachers. So like I would lay down and just fall asleep.
But is it the big gym or is it the little? It's the new gym, right?
No,
It's both.
yeah,
I'm pretty
should
sure.
be both.
But they don't have the big bleachers out.
Or on the floor. I'll sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll sleep on the floor.
Well, speaking of sleeping on the floor, let's do the weather. Let's get the show on the road.
All right.
We'll make it sweet. We'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
The weather, baby.
Yay. Ooh, segue. All right. Currently, on this Feel Good Friday, we're looking at a 55 degree, and we're actually at the lowest point, with the lowest point being a 53, which was probably earlier this morning. And then later on in the day, we're looking at an all-time high of 79, so we're gonna be all nice.
It's going to be a warm day. Coach, now you're putting that on. One of the earmuffs don't work.
Okay.
So don't be put off.
Okay. Not a problem. I can
Now
deal
for the
with this.
weekend,
Can you see all that?
the coach, your little
Oh,
drinky drink is in the way.
Sorry. Good morning, everyone.
Morning. For the weekend, tomorrow it looks like it's gonna rain. It looks like it's gonna be like today, with a low of 55 and a high of 74. But it is gonna rain, so it'll probably feel a little cold. Sunday, turn of events, all sunny, but it is not gonna be too high. It's gonna be an all-time high of 58. Bless you, and then an all-time low of 46. And then Monday, Tuesday we have half off.
Half days.
Yes.
So that's
Early dismissal.
I'm
beautiful.
not coming on Monday.
Beautiful, bro. I'm asleep.
Oh,
Good
that's
for
right.
you.
Seniors.
Yeah, if you're a
Um,
senior and you have been smart about attendance, take 2. I mean,
So to predict for the next week, a Monday, partially sunny, all-time high 71. Tuesday, fully sunny, all-time high of 81.
Oh.
Wednesday, partially sunny, 77. Thursday and Friday, predicted rain, all-time high of 63, and then 70. But it is a whole week, so
there you
we'll
go.
see.
I mean, it's it's one of the nicer weeks we've had, like, in the
Oh,
whole
for
year.
sure.
So-
We'll have a good run of days here.
Yeah, this week, amazing.
Hopefully May will be better. All right, you can subscribe to the podcast because that's what we do. Scan the zebra code and listen wherever you listen to podcasts.
Oh, National Day. Today is National Historic Marker Day, National Hug a Plumber Day. So if you see Mario, give him a hug. National Hairball Awareness Day, National Arbor Day. What's an arbor?
It's about trees.
Oh, National Zucchini Bread Day
Zucchini.
and
bread.
National Telephone Day.
Oh, telephone day.
Oh, like smartphone telephone or like old
Telephone,
payphone?
telephone.
Like pay for.
Oh, like Edison telephone.
Oh, Thomas Edison. Wow.
like a dial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the cha-ching telephone.
Yeah.
I'll just
Just
make
by a
it
show
any
of
day
hands.
you want.
Just by a show of hands. Do you know your own cell phone number?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I know my home phone, my phone, my parents' phone, my sister's phones. That's about it.
We had to know a lot of phone numbers back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah. You had to commit a lot to memory.
Do you
or
still remember phone numbers of friends from when you were growing up?
my best friends? Yes. Because I was called so many times. Yep.
Actually, funny story. My parents just got rid of their landline recently. So, like, my childhood phone number, gone.
Right. Oh,
Yeah, it hurt.
mine's is still kicking.
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach. On this day in history, in 1945, President Truman found out about the Manhattan Project because they said, hey, we're building a bomb. And on this day in 1974, the NFL adopted overtime rules for regular season games. Prior to that, you could end in a tie.
Yes.
I think you still can, but
You got to go through the overtime.
got to go through the
process.
overtime first, yes.
April challenge. Yeah, we're in April.
Yeah.
Yep.
There are 3 days remaining in April. There's 3 requirements. Come to school every day, get to school and classes on time, and no discipline referrals. Students who meet the challenge will receive a reward in May. So get to class.
Yes.
Daily Tech Table. Technology can be serviced or replaced in the media center from 8:30 to 9:15, or 1 o'clock to 1:45, and you must have a physical student ID.
I just noticed your shirt. You'll have to talk about that in a little bit. Little AP Psych apparel.
I got it. Yearbook. Yearbooks cost $60. Ordered during advisory with Mr. McDermott or Miss Esposito in D204. You can also order online. Visit their Instagram at NBHS_YB, or you can purchase the yearbook by just scanning the zebra code. Look at
The
Angel.
Spectrum.
Sergeant Angel.
The Spectrum Literary and Art Magazine is accepting your artwork and literary submissions of poetry and prose. Electronic and physical submissions are welcome. There is no theme, so it's wide to open creative content. See Mr. Thornburg.
The producer extraordinaire.
Yes.
Get involved. Join Student Council. Student Council meets every first and third Thursday in B321 from 2:45 to 3:45. Or stay local and go to Class Council that meets every second and fourth Thursday in the same spot at the same time. You can visit nbstudentcouncil.com and follow their Instagram at nbhs.stuco.
Peer to Peer is the peer leadership podcast. Edwin, you ever going to be on?
Ever be on again?
Yeah.
When Angela decides I can be on again.
You could just you could be a leader and just say, hey, Mr. Nessie, let's record something.
I got you, bro. I'll do it with you.
You
bro.
want to come through?
Yeah, I'll do
All
it
right.
with you.
I invite Zayat to be the first non-peer leader on the Peer to Peer podcast.
Oh, you are taking true steps in making this thing pop.
And, I'll probably get bullied for it, but it's fine.
No, you won't.
I don't know.
You're a
It'll be
wrestler.
fun.
Who's going to bully you?
I'm emotionally insecure.
Put him in a headlock.
Not physically, verbally.
All right,
Yeah.
scan the zebra code, and we got an Edwin and Zayat
Yeah.
partnership crossover coming up. That works because it's 2 network shows,
Yeah.
so we just bring you into the afternoon.
Nah, that's your domain.
Yeah, bro.
Sazon Latino is the all-Spanish podcast. I'd like to get them back in the studio. It's up to Alana. I can't really force kids to do anything, but hopefully we get some new content out. I know they are hard at work. They moved the date of the cultural festival. That is now May 21st, so mark that day on your calendar. $5 to get in, and we'll see you there at the end of May. Now it's time for Coach's favorite segment.
Here we go. My favorite segment. I'm being blessed again by royalty, Zayat, Colgate next to me. So I'm going to the class of 2025, Miss Bakari and Miss Evans. Big shout out to you guys on this fine Friday while we're outside. Looking forward to a great Friday.
Yes. Little bit of a weekend stuff going on. So we got some birthday shout-outs. Go ahead, take it away, Zayat.
All right. We got one. Well, we got 3 birthdays, but one really important one. Oh my God, they all share the same day.
Yes, we do.
On Sunday
Uh-huh.
is the one and only Mr. Nessie's birthday.
Wah, 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 wah.
It's his big 18th birthday.
Golf clap, guys. Golf
So-
clap.
Thank you, gentlemen.
It's also Mr. Bethay birthday, and Miss Cinto. That's my gym teacher.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday.
We are birthday triplets.
Yes.
That
And-
is amazing.
And on Monday, it is actually my little brother's birthday
Oh,
and Kevin Mercado's birthday.
Okay.
Oh.
Big Kevin.
How old is your little brother going to be?
It's about to be 14.
And,
It's horrible.
So he'll be here next year?
Yeah.
So
So
we-
no, he's going to P-Tech.
and then
Wah, wah.
I already told him it's probably not the best idea. Because me personally, I feel like you get more opportunities here.
yeah.
Because we are one of the better schools, I say, in the district, even though we're not seen as that. Because we get way more opportunities with Avid and just other scholarship programs and just everything else, with counselors and so much more help here that I would have rather him come here. Since I already built the foundation for him, basically, it would have been so easy. People just see his last name and they would have been like, "Oh, are you Edwin's brother?" And then just simply help him
Maybe
out.
he just wants to not be in your shadow.
That's what I thought too, but I'm like, you're kind of dumb.
Classic
know,
big brother
Evan,
advice.
There's a few students in this high school right now that's going through being in the shadow of the big brother or sister, and it's crazy to watch because, like you just said, the brother has laid the foundation, but for whatever reasons, they just don't want to
But
follow.
at the same time, I'll support him through it. If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do.
But
Is
if he
thi-
wants to be an engineer, that's the perfect place to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got an interest in that.
Yeah, he has an interest in stuff.
All right, there you go.
You said it was Kevin's birthday?
David
Kevin's
I'm
birthday.
upset with you.
Yeah.
just
So,
walked in.
Oh,
There's the
Kevin's-
best couple right there, New Brunswick High School right here. There they are.
Yeah, but look who's carrying the baby.
It's her project.
My baby.
Yes, I am.
Baby chilling.
And she should too.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Kevin's turning
Hold on.
30 on Monday.
Kevin's turning 30 on Monday.
Yeah.
Mercado, yeah.
Who's
He's
turning
like-
30?
Kevin Mercado.
Kevin Mercado.
He's turning 30.
on
Yeah.
Monday, yeah.
He has a full facial beard.
Oh,
As Unk.
okay. I had one sort of this morning, and then I said, you know what? No, I want to be young and beautiful today.
Amazing.
Anyway, thank
Big-
you for the birthday wishes.
Big 18.
There you go. And we'll email me so I make sure I do those birthday shout outs on Monday as well.
All right.
What's your brother's name?
Wesley Cedillo.
Tough.
Wesley.
Wesley Theory.
All right, merch it up.
Buy merch. Buy the Zebra Podcast merch. Consists of the morning show that you're listening to right now, the peer-to-peer podcast, and the Sazon Latino. Hats, shirts, long sleeve hoodies, tote bags, stickers, everything. Scan the Zebra code.
There you go. A little bit of traffic here building up on the 504.
Submit announcements to the Zebra Podcast Network. You can visit our website at zebrapodcastnetwork.com, submit something on our Google form, or send us a voicemail. And now, the Zebra Sports Desk.
Now. Zebra Sports Desk. Yesterday, in tennis action, the boys were defeated 4-1 by South River. The volleyball team, Zaya, why don't you talk about your 2-0 victory over the Piners of Lakewood? Give us a little recap.
Great game. So it started off with JV and freshman. JV won their game, both sets. Freshman, which I actually coached because the freshman coach is not here.
So you stepped up and coached.
Yeah. So that was fun. They did lose. I'm I don't blame them entirely. They've been on a game drought. For freshmen, it's really hard to find games. So they haven't really experienced that many games. So that
Is
whole
that the
formation-
group you coached?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the
So
freshmen.
really, it comes down to leadership of the freshman team yesterday, and you
Yeah.
failed.
No, I was there. Some of them. The thing is, when it comes to volleyball, especially like real volleyball, is the formation and the.
If they
serve
won, would you
receives.
be like, yeah, I made that happen?
No, they would have made it happen. I
You
wouldn't
would
claim
have took
that.
credit for it. Is
No,
what
I
you're saying.
wouldn't. No, I
Okay.
wouldn't take credit.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't blame them. They're freshmen. They're starting, and you could tell like when they were playing, a lot of them were lost. But they still played really hard, so I was proud of them. Close games for the freshmen. Landslide by JV and landslide by varsity. Varsity game was really fun. It's one of those games where you can just try things, and in volleyball, there's a lot of things to try, so it was fun.
Okay. Who among your varsity teammates stood out? Who's like the MVP of yesterday's match?
It's probably Gabe.
I wish I knew
Gabriel.
in the stands.
Gabriel Cruz. He's our setter.
Did he break the record yet?
He's about to.
Oh.
What is this like the record for sets?
Yes. And yesterday he got a few hits in, and I got a few assists off of his hits.
All right.
Nice. I'm looking forward to next week. You guys have your senior night.
Yes, sir.
I'll be on hand to do what I can do.
Yes, sir.
Very excited to watch some volleyball,
Indeed.
play some music.
Yep.
All right. Girls golf. Coach, game match against Metuchen.
Not a
Close
bad
score.
Not a bad showing. Again, we had only 3 young ladies there yesterday, so technically speaking, we can't win the match. But Sarah Solis, student over at P-Tech, she had a great showing yesterday. I think she shot a 50. I want to say it was a 53. So if you take it by number, she was in 3rd place yesterday. I watched a couple of holes, and she was out there working. Chips very well around the green. Then we had Alex. She's over at Health Science. And we have Malia Williams. I think Malia's over at P-Tech. They battled yesterday. But, again, it's just tough going into the match knowing that you can't win, but we have to play the match because, it's on the schedule.
When you say, so do you need 5 to
You need
compete?
4.
4.
And 4 is the minimum to win the match. So if you don't have 4, then you got to put a blind in for that person, which is just double par, but you can't win the match. So even if we would have shot 40, 40, 40, we would have lost the match. Yeah, it's a little tough sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I mean, if you, I get that you got to take the hit for the missing player,
yeah.
but then you should still. I mean, you should still be able to win if you can.
Nah, that's the rules of the GMC. That's not me.
Is it different in other parts of the state, or is that like an NJS?
It's probably this NJSIA
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Well, they got enough people arguing with them, so I'm not going to start a
Yeah.
fight with them. All right, coming up today, we got boys baseball on the road. Cross the bridge, go to Highland Park, and follow the Zebras as they continue their baseball season against the Owls, 4 o'clock on the road. That's it for sports. We'll be back on Monday with a little recap of the weekend. Go Zebras! Go Zebras.
So I
Indeed.
still you got the fresh J's on, huh?
Always.
All right. I
You're
ain't mad
listening
at
to the
you.
Zebra Podcast Network. Your school, your voice.
What's up?
It's Friday. It's feel good.
Feel
There's
good.
Antonio
It's
right there
definitely
walking in.
different.
Good morning, Antonio.
Gave us the head nod. Yeah. What's up?
All right, it's Friday. What are we feeling good about? Wins of the week.
Wins of the week? It's just been a quick week. I think that's all I can be really grateful for. And also, a bunch of my AP classes are really just coming to an end.
Yeah.
Like, we're just pretty much reviewing by now, and it's just
How many AP exams will you be taking this?
3. But there's there's some of the easier ones.
What's the first one?
Probably not the easy. Well, the exams aren't easy, but the classes are pretty easy. APES, which is AP Environmental Science, AP Psychology, and AP Lit.
Okay. Now explain the T-shirt here
Well, I survived AP Psychology
with a
20
baby.
2024 to 2025. Con un bebé.
Your bebe is on the studio desk here. What is your bebe's name?
Dante.
There's Dante.
Dante.
Yes.
How'd you come up with that?
So I used to play a lot of this video game called Devil May Cry
I know
Right.
it.
when I was a kid, right? And recently on Netflix, the anime came out, right? And it, like, kind of revived my interest in the whole, like, genre of the game. And I was like, why not just name my kid Dante, who is the main character of the game?
Okay. If you one day are blessed with a real child, don't use that as the reason why you want to name your baby Dante. She will never go for it.
It sounds like that's what you're going with if you do have a voice like 15 years from now.
Dante-
Notice I
Dante
said
like
15.
I feel like that's a
Tough,
cool. That's a cool. You don't know many Dantes though.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like you already got it made as Dante
Yeah.
15 years from now.
Yeah,
15. Yeah.
yeah. And then I'm gonna name my daughter Yadli.
Okay. Yante.
Yadli. No,
Yanti?
it's lady backwards. Because the main duo protagonist, like the second protagonist of the game, is called Lady. But like, I'm not just gonna name my little girl Lady. I'm gonna name her Yadli.
Yadel.
You know what? That's creative.
Yes.
Yadli.
I think
Yadali.
so.
Yeah.
It's not as creative as a boy and girl set of twins named Molly and Famali.
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't tell me that's real.
That's a true story.
Oh.
We might
Male,
be. We
male
might.
and female.
We might be cooked.
Male, female.
Female.
So
I
the
like
guy's named Molly.
M-A-L-E.
Male.
And
And female.
Why not name the girl Molly and then the other guy like Bobby or so?
Look, this is a secondhand story from somebody I don't even talk to anymore. But anyway, win of the week.
Probably same thing, to be honest.
His baby?
Yeah. No, but quick week. A lot of reviewing for APs.
Do you guys do you have the same APs or you got a couple?
We share
We
one
only
AP,
have it lit.
and it's just AP Lit.
Okay.
I have 2 other APs, so I have 3 in total. AP Calc BC and an AP Bio.
There go Kayla.
So those excited for, just to see. I mean, when it comes to AP tests, I know it's a big thing for everyone, but it's not that it's not big for me. It's just I'm not gonna take it to heart.
You have not invested fully in the whole thing, like.
No, I
Yeah.
have, but I'm not gonna get mad if I don't get a good score.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll
It's-
do well.
It's like, I'm kind of the same thing. Like,
it's yeah.
yeah, I'm not really studying because like I feel like I've learned enough in the class to be able
Yeah.
to just apply that to it, and I don't really need to study for it. But I feel like I have a good chance to get in a 3 in every single class except for psychology. But yeah,
You're going to Colgate. Why are we looking for 3s?
for 3s. Why are we looking for 3s?
Yeah.
Oh, because that's just the minimum. The maximum, of course, is the 5. But like,
Why are we shooting for the minimum?
Why are we shooting for the minimum? Because I'm gonna.
Why don't you study? Go out and get a 4 or 5. Get a 5.
The New Brunswick way.
I don't know. It's just. I didn't
Earn your
study-
stripes.
I didn't study as hard.
By choice.
Yeah, but by choice. Because I was just like, okay, whatever.
I think I could get 4s.
So
I could-
What is the Colgate mascot? Do you know?
Raiders.
Raiders. Okay.
13 is the big number on campus.
13,
Okay.
yeah.
13 by Lucky.
Yeah.
All right. Better forget the zebra way real quick before you get to Colgate.
We,
Coach, what was your win of the week?
I had 2 wins of the week. The first one started on Tuesday. Anytime there's competition and there's a winner and a loser, I go hard. I don't care if it's a grown-up, student, whatever. So Oscar and I had a little competition of trivia the other day. I was down 7-2 and came back to win 8-7. So that was my first win.
Now, actually, I have to rain on your parade.
Oh, don't do that.
I have to. I'm sorry. Julian sent me a voicemail
Okay.
that I played on the show on Wednesday, and Oscar was in on Wednesday. Oscar's answer to what's the longest river in the U.S., he said Missouri. The website I was looking at said Mississippi. You said Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
The answer is the Missouri River. So the website I was looking at was wrong, and Julian took great pride in sending a voicemail in on the website
I ain't
to let
going
me know.
for it.
So technically you didn't win, Coach.
I ain't
I'm
going
sorry.
for it. I'm not going for it.
I've never.
The other I'm not going for that. That's kind of like the guy the other day with the baseball game.
Yes, taking
So-
the okay.
So you
Fair
can't do
enough.
that.
All right.
Okay. So the other win is another student challenged me in dots. You know how you had the dots and you got to make the squares?
Oh yeah.
Joanna Silva. I'm like, I don't want to play. I don't want to play. What wound up happening? I beat her. So I'm 2-0 for the week. head to head
A
against students.
lot of boxes with A's.
Oh yeah. To the point she didn't even want me to fill them in. She was like, "Oh, you won," and just walked away and tried to erase it, but I took a picture. So those are my 2 wins of the week.
Nice. Let's see.
What's your win?
My win of the week. I'm gonna piggyback off the gentleman here. This was a quick week.
But how? It was, but I'm usually it's like a drag because it's off of a break.
It was off of a break again. Like many, I'm sure a lot of people wish we had we had Monday off. But Friday came. We're here. We
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
So it was a quick week. Weekend plans. Let's go back the other way.
It's ready. We gotta
I won't
go.
let anybody in. Can we?
You just left it up.
Tonight my daughter has her last spring soccer game, so I'm going down to Ryder. We're gonna hang out down there. I think I'm gonna go early so that we can chill for a little bit, watch the game, and then get back. Tomorrow,
Is there like senior night celebrations with that? Is she?
no, it's just in the spring. You play like 4 or 5 games.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
right.
Today's
Yeah.
the last one. Tomorrow I'm working in the morning, even though it's gonna rain, and they're having this big New Jersey basketball all-star celebration tomorrow night. This guy put together. So it's going to be a bunch of guys that I played against, played with. We're meeting together tomorrow night. It's going to be good. And then Sunday I'll work and cook dinner and get ready for Monday.
Nice. I want to hear about the basketball thing.
Yeah,
next week.
I'll definitely tell you about it. We'll talk off
Yeah,
air.
definitely. Go ahead.
Weekend volleyball practice tomorrow morning, and then work, and then Sunday I think I'ma just go to work and chill. I have no homework. I haven't had homework recently, so
Good.
I think I'm just take the day off.
What are you doing this weekend? Come on.
Son. This weekend, I guess just preparing for GFCs because I don't think we have track practice tomorrow. And yeah, the thing is, we just have counties and then states and then we're done. So we're done by literally 17th of May. So yeah,
What days are the GMCs next week?
GMCs Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
Go out and get a medal.
Try my best to get the bling bling like Asi say.
There you go. And then you got to wear it on the Friday show.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that'd be tough.
Yes.
What's your plans for the weekend?
Let's see. Tomorrow, I'll be at the State Theater here in New Brunswick. We're
Okay.
going. My family's. We're going to see Fraggle Rock live.
Okay.
Then we're going to Fat Cactus, do the dinner thing. Sunday is opening day for me for softball. So
Oh.
got my old man arc pitch, birthday dinners, festivities, things like that. And then that's it.
Are you the pitcher?
I am the pitcher.
Oh.
Ooh.
So we're throwing
Nueve,
curveballs,
nueve.
screwballs, knuckleballs.
But it's lob.
Yeah.
No
6'12",
fastball.
6'12".
And
No
you can
change
curveball
ball,
a lob?
Oh yeah.
Really?
straight
Oh yeah.
gas.
And I throw a nasty knuckleball. Oh yeah.
I just thought it was just underhand toss and you wait for it to come down and, put it in play.
No, I try. I try to be crafty on the mound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
I never noticed the doors are labeled.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5G, 5F.
Yeah.
As graduation approaches, you should start to pay a little more attention because you're leaving.
I would strike you out.
Yeah, the buildings
You
will
would
be
strike me
different
out.
where you're going.
In what, softball?
Yeah.
No.
You
How about this? On one of these Fridays, I'll bring a couple wiffle balls and a wiffle ball bat. We'll see what you got.
straight gas.
Okay, we'll see.
Straight.
It's
out of-
wiffle ball.
Straight
I don't
gas.
No,
know.
no, I can't play softball here in the courtyard.
okay.
But we could bang a couple wiffle balls around
Okay.
here.
Straight gas.
Bounce one off Osi as he walks by here. All right. We did everything, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good.
All right, let's go to class.
All
Here
right.
we
We're
go. Be
late.
great, New Brunswick.
Bye, everybody.
Toodles.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show. Please tell a friend to help spread the word. Word of mouth is the